Morning, everybody.
Good morning, Rabbi.
The story is told they had a yeshiva many, many years ago. They still have a yeshiva, but this was the original yeshiva. This was probably the late 60s, early 70s. They had a yeshiva in Argentina. They opened a branch in Argentina, and the rabbi was Rabbi Baumgarten. He was the Chabad emissary in Argentina at that time. And they had a whole yeshiva, a whole staff and students, and it was a very, very nice yeshiva. One Shabbat, one of the students comes into the learning hall, and you could smell, you could sense that he just had a cigarette. And in an Orthodox full Hasidic yeshiva, that a kid is just had a cigarette doesn't exactly look good. It's a very, very disturbing, very disturbing. So the staff, they didn't know what to do. On one hand, they felt bad for the kid. They don't want to throw him out. The other hand, this is totally unacceptable. Absolutely, this is something that's past a lot of red lines. So obviously this kid was not from a religious home fully or whatever it was. There was something, there was some background to it also. But at the same time, they have standards and they got to keep the standards. So they didn't know what to do. They wrote to the Lubavitcher Rebbe. So the Lubavitcher Rebbe wrote back. He didn't write what to do. He just said one thing. Look up in the Ethics of Our Father, Chapter 12, look up the commentary of Avos Rab Nosson. So what does it say over there? It talks about Aaron. In this week's Parsha, it talks about also Aaron, that Aaron passed away. And the Torah says, Vayivku es Aaron shloishim yoim. They cried, they mourned Aaron 30 days. Kol Beis Yisrael, the entire house of Israel. Everybody. Why? So to explain why, because Aaron was Oyev Shalom V'Roidev Shalom. Aaron was a person that seek peace. He would run after everybody for peace. If he heard there's a problem, he ran to you and he said, oh, the other guy, he really wants to help you. He's not really mad at you. He feels bad. And every person, he would convince them till they all came together. So the question is asked, how did Aaron do it? He's lying. You're not allowed to lie. So Aaron didn't lie. He would speak in the potential of the person. Every person has good. And he was trying to bring out that we have a good. It says also one of the things you tell a kid, don't tell the kid that he's bad. The kid did something wrong, tell him what you did is wrong. You're better than that. So you're explaining to the kid, you're not telling him he's a bad kid, but you're telling the kid that you really expect better from him, and this doesn't really match up to who he really is. So that's exactly what Aaron did. So basically their answer, what they got from the Rebbe was to bring this kid and to speak to him in a very, very nice way, in a loving way. And it says that when Aaron heard that somebody did something wrong, nothing to do with anybody else, if the person did something wrong, he would go over to him and tell him, hello, how are you? I was so interested in you. So when the person saw that Aaron, the high priest, wants to talk to me, so I can't sin now because, I'm associating with Aaron. Aaron is holding me. If he's going to find out that I did something wrong, he'll never talk to me again. So I don't want to lose that connection. So this elevated the person. So the same thing here, this is the lesson that the answer they got indirectly was to speak to this young student and to bring him in a way that he won't be able to disappoint anybody. So really this is a lesson that we can learn in our lives, how we can take this life lesson with our family, with our loved ones, the people that we know, that when you want to teach somebody something, try to do it with as much as love. And then give a little more love. And then with Hashem's help, you'll be successful. And everybody will be able to do the good, whatever they have to do in a good way, in a happy way. And we should be blessed with all the blessings. B'karev, mamish, amen.
Amen.